Hi everybody, I am very pleased to have Niels Mani from A-Dato today in our Paris offices, and I wanted to talk about project management and about critical chain project management in particular, also about their solution, Lynx. So Niels, could you have a few words to introduce yourself and present A-Dato?
Yeah, sure thing. Well, thank you for having me. Niels Mani from A-Dato or A-Dato, depends on how you want to pronounce it. A-Dato in principle, because it means you're always in motion. And that's what we really are all about. So yeah, what is A-Dato? A-Dato, you want to make it simple. A-Dato is a software company that really wants to provide the ability to work in the critical chain philosophy or any other related close to that. But let's just say that we see ourselves as the big facilitators of doing so. So that's the bigger why. And why am I here? Well, I kind of had quite a long and turbulent career in some project management and all kinds of other stuff. And over time, I was finding out things that I thought were brilliant ideas, and I implemented that till I found out that kind of already existed. It had a name.
Okay, I can relate to it.
Yeah, that was what you would say critical chain or the flow project management, and that's the moment I said, well, this is something I just feel really comfortable with. I know that it works. I feel at home with it, so that's what I want to do, and that's how I ended up in the beautiful field of the critical chain.
Excellent. And could you explain to someone new to critical chain what is so particular about this method? And, well, could you explain in a few words what is critical chain?
I can say what it's for me, but that's just me, and that's what I take out of it. To me, it's something which is it's common sense, and we're all already doing it. The only thing is that we start doing it by the time we're too late. So what do I mean with that is quite often we try to build this beautiful, completely structured project, and we believe that the more we put rules in place, the more grip we'll have, because everybody will just follow all those rules. But in reality, it will just move us into this arbitrary, fictive world where nobody will really follow it, and everybody will just do something, till the moment that the whole project just goes sideways, and then everybody finally finds each other, sticks their heads together, and says, okay guys, we're going to solve this, or ladies of course. We need to solve this, so we need to come up with some collaborative way of getting this problem solved and to get this project out the door. Well, this collaborative way, this working together, this way of sharing your resources, sharing your effort, sharing your buffer, sharing your safeties, and together creating success, if you want something like that, that has a name, that has a method, and that's what critical chain is for me.
Okay, and in your eyes, what is the most powerful aspect of the critical chain approach?
Most powerful. Can I cheat a little bit by doing two?
Well, okay.
Because they kind of work together, yes. But I would say it's focus and collaborate. Mm-hmm. Those two. So you could say collaboration is key, but one of the risks of collaboration is that in the end it becomes to this situation where everybody's helping each other and nobody's really focusing on themselves anymore.
Multitasking.
Multitasking, but also helping each other out, and therefore basically losing sight of what really matters to your part of the work. So collaboration is very important. It's key. On the other hand, you need focus. So what I think is the strong point, next to what I just said before, is the collaboration, the way that it facilitates you to work together. Mm-hmm. It also facilitates you to still have focus. So if you do this the right way, then you know what to focus on, because the methodology helps you to get the real priorities on the table, and then it motivates you to together focus on those priorities.
Okay, and talking about your clients, could you explain in what kind of industries they are working?
First of all, high-tech development.
High-tech development, okay.
That's the first one that really pops to my mind as the first.
It's new product development?
Yeah, new project development, and that can be in technology side, it can even be in services sides, but really development, and specifically a bit more where knowledge really matters. That's where you really see a lot of critical chain and links going around. Second thing that comes to my mind is engineering to order, because there you also have that sort of transition where things start a bit more agile-ish and then you move more to the dependencies. So that's definitely a biggie
Could you just explain what is engineering to order to
sorry.
people who are not familiar with,
fair
this?
point. Engineering to order basically is when you don't do just series production.
Okay.
So a big factory can be engineering to order, a big ship can be engineering to order, an airplane can be engineering to order, but even something smaller like exhibitions for a museum or whatever are engineering to order.
Special machines.
That's whatever you come up with which is not standard. So basically your Coca-Cola can running off the production belt, that's not engineering to order, that's engineered once and then ordered billions of times. This is usually either just one or a small series.
Okay, so you've done a lot of this with Lynx and applying critical chain management in this kind of industry.
Yeah, that's where you definitely come across it a lot. And the last thing is, I would say, the maintenance service industry.
Of course.
That's also really a typical one. Why that one? Time matters. You need to work together. Typically, we're servicing pieces of equipment that really cannot have a lot of downtime.
Yes. Like aircrafts?
Aircrafts, but take...
trucks in the mining industry?
Trucks, elevators.
All
that kind of things where people are directly impacted if the piece of equipment is offline and not easily switchable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you have, I don't know, a drilling machine and it's broken, you just put it aside, you fetch a new one. But an elevator is installed in the building, you don't take the elevator out, put a new one in. So where you have a high need for quick fix, but the fix is not as simple as, turn a few buttons and it's back on. It could be, okay, we need to get there, we need to take half the machine apart, we need to order parts, we need to get an extra service mechanic in, we might need to get alternative wiring systems up and running, etc.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of tiny mini projects, but in like a pressure cooker situation, and it's also typical medical chain.